What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JBsports back again with another one. Last night, they had the first of three presidential debates between Donald J. Trump and Joe Biden as both vie to become the next president of the United States. The moderator was Chris Wallace from Fox News. It was 6 topics that were supposed to be discussed and debated between the two candidates. But I'm going to talk about one topic in particular that had the internet going nuts in my Power Wow voice. As Donald J. Trump refused to condemn white nationalists and white supremacists on national TV. This debate took place in Cleveland, Ohio. That's where the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is there. You can go there and look at all the legends like Elvis Presley, James Brown, Michael Jackson, Prince, Old Blue Eyes. All the great legends. All the great legends. Chubby Checker. Johnny Cash. All the great legends in the music. You can go see about them in their stories in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio. And this debate last night was a lot of rock and a lot of rolling eyes because people couldn't believe what they heard from the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, as he refused to condemn white nationalists and white supremacists. The Proud Boys are sitting there throwing a party last night because their president gave them the go-ahead to cause confusion in these streets if Donald J. Trump loses. Now, the moderator, Chris Wallace, asked Donald J. Trump, would you tell the white nationalists and the white supremacists to stand down? And guess what he said? He refused to say that. He didn't say stand down. He didn't denounce them. He didn't say they have no place and no voice for his presidency. He told them to stand back and stand by. Basically what he said is, I'm gonna give it to you raw and real. Basically what he said was, if I lose on November 3rd, which all the polls indicating that he's gonna lose, if I lose on November 3rd, he's going to activate them to cause chaos and confusion in these streets. So we all need to get ready for that. And rest assured, I'm going to be ready. Because that's basically, like I listened to a lot of the news pundits, they said that was a dog whistle. Oh, that was more than a dog whistle. That was more than a dog whistle. That was a blowhorn. That was a megaphone calling out the white nationalists to action if I lose this election on November 3rd. This guy this guy's up there with all the dictators that refuse to relent their power without a fight. When they try to get those dictators out of leadership positions, they basically called their armies and called their fighters to action to keep the resistance from overthrowing them. And that's basically what Donald Trump is saying that could happen if he loses November 3rd. He's telling the Proud Boys to do what you got to do if I lose. Basically giving them a wink and a nod. A wink and a nod that if I lose on November the 3rd, that y'all show y'all disdain, show y'all resistance, show that y'all not happy with the outcome of my loss, and let it for everybody to see, for everybody to understand that it's going to be a big problem and it's going to be consequences if I lose on November the 3rd. That's basically what he said, ladies and gentlemen, during this debate. And right now we're looking at a civil war. You know, people talk about the civil wars in history, and people might not really know what that means or think that's just some thing that happened a long time ago between the North and the South, and we ain't got to worry about that. That's just something that they talk about in history class. Now we talking about this right now, 2020. This can actually happen. If these people, like they said, they was going crazy, and they were very happy with what Donald J. Trump said last night at the debate. He basically told them, again, if I lose November the 3rd, y'all need to activate. Y'all need to cause chaos and confusion out in these streets. Y'all need to let it be known that we are not happy with this outcome. And it's going to be payback. It's going to be consequences for me being voted out of office. That's what the man is basically told these far-right racist groups. And like I said, this is going to be a civil war, ladies and gentlemen. So I advise everybody to be prepared. Be ready. Black and brown people. Be prepared, be ready. And understand that you have the right to defend yourself. And take whatever action is necessary to defend yourself and your family. It is what it is, in the words of our former First Lady, Michelle Obama. I'm going to leave this video at that because I want to say some other things and some more provocative things, but I'm just going to leave it at that because what I saw last night was sickening to see and to hear. And it just let me know the type of situation we in. See, the President of the United States has, sold a lot of division and sold a lot of deceit in this country in these 3.5 years that he's been in office. And he's willing to say or do anything to remain in power. So with that being said, we got to be ready. And whatever the outcome is on November 3rd, we've got to be prepared to accept that outcome. If the people vote President Trump back in the office, we've got to accept that. You know, you can be outside protesting, peacefully protesting like they did when Donald J. Trump defeated Hillary Clinton. Remember, there was a lot of people out there protesting after Donald Trump won. But it was, for the most part, peaceful protests. No problem with that if Donald Trump wins. Now, if Joe Biden wins, the other side's got to accept that also. They can't listen to the then former president come out after November 3rd and say, start going with the megaphone and basically telling these far-white, radical, racist groups to get in these streets and cause chaos and confusion. Dominate the streets. That's the word that Donald J. Trump likes to use. Dominate the streets and show their disdain and disgust for the will of the people that was announced on Tuesday night, November 3rd. So, with that being said, it's gonna be a situation where I hope it's not going where it's going, but like I said earlier, it could easily turn into a civil war because of the statements, reckless comments by the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. Sad, sad, sad night, man. Just a sad, sad night, man. It's unbelievable what this country has become in the last 3.5 years. It's just you never thought it could hit rock bottom, but we at a rock bottom right now. It's just like I say, come November 3rd, Tuesday night, November 4th, it's gonna be very, very interesting to see what transpires and what takes place. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend, for great sports, great news, and entertainment. I'll talk about a lot of things, and I got expertise on many things. So let me know what you think in the comment section about the comments, the reckless comments of the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. Let me know what you think in the comments section. This is JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend. Stay woke.